Despite always seeming to seek authority and order, Arius has not become as proficient as expected in the administration of lands and people. Few would be impressed by his understanding of the subject, but he has at least developed a sound grasp on the basics of management and the beginnings of a sensible frugality. Until we meet again. Good for him. Okay, it's so many events. Jay said, gonna lurk. Got some stuff to do at the moment. Sounds good, man. Thanks for lurk. Thanks for coming by. Always great to see you. 160 gold to plan the feast? Sorry, son, you're not getting a feast after all. You guys don't even like each other. What's there to celebrate? Jesus Christ. Sorry, too rich for my blood. Yeah, it's rough. All right, next I think we're going to upgrade probably the castle. I think is the next least costly thing we can do. I'm happy we got a duchy. This will make it a lot easier to expand in the long run. I still don't think we're going to expand much under him, but at least we got the duchy title. That is quite good. Another call to war. Stop going to war, my guy. Another peasant uprising? Stop pissing off the peasants. What do you do? Are you a tyrant? Why are all the peasants pissed at you all the time? I can't. Fine, I'll go. Because if you refuse a call of an alliance, people hate you. Hey, come on. Father and son. Oh, good. I should have known something was in the air. Was it love? I hope not. Please don't be love. Dalfur has been in an uncharacteristically surly mood, irritating me while I tried to concentrate on other matters. Then, in the midst of swinging around a wooden sword, he fully hit me on the head with it. An accident while he was playing, I know, yet I snapped and ordered him to be gone. That led to an argument, and that argument wound its way until the two of us were shouting at each other, and I can't even remember now what it was about. Things were dredged up, words were said, and finally Dalfur stormed out with an "I hate you" again. Well, at least he's 14. My other son did it at 18. I don't think we were playing with swords though, so maybe that's different. Yeah, I'll get over it. He'll be fine. He's a child. God, no one wants to marry him. Are you going to come here and help me defeat your peasants, sir? Come here. I don't think Unhinged existed as a real dynasty. I just Googled it. Yeah, they tend to do as much as they can with recreating the state of things, but if like there's something unknown or whatever, they tend to generate random things for that county. There is a lot of dynamically generated families and stuff in the game. I don't know how detailed they get with their research, especially this one. I think this is a modded start date too. Pretty sure this early start date is part of the Bookmarks Plus mod. How are we doing? So it's this one peasant against all of us. Okay, we're fine. My court grandeur decreased. Why? Not my court grandeur. There's a Dalfridi in the Principality of Salerno, started by Galfur the First. Maybe they're related. Maybe it's a spelling change. I have no idea. I don't know. Unfortunately, I did not research the family myself, but it is fascinating. Thank you for looking that up. It's interesting. I appreciate it. Throne room. You have one unhandled situation. Prior to the court, Wahild the Deviant is a figure of disdain at court, haunted by social ostracism and the butt of many a sordid joke. My failure to condemn and continued proximity to this disgusting sinner is perceived as open tolerance, tarnishing my court's reputation in the eyes of the clergy and faithful. They have forced my hand, and I must now decide whether my followers' crimes outweigh my affections for her. Surely something must be done. Are courtiers really so hard to replace? I don't even know this lady. Who is she? What do you mean my affections for her? I hate her. Look, my opinion of her is minus 46. I hate her. Get out of here. Yeah, get the hell out of my court. I don't even know what she did. What did she do? Deviant. Wallachia playthrough win. Uh-oh. There we go. We're taking her over now. No, I'm kidding. We're going to become a wandering adventurer as Wahild. Oh, jeez. Let's see. What did she do? This character has an eclectic and unconventional taste. So she likes it. She likes to do weird things in the bedroom. Oh, Wallachia is a principality. Oh, well, I don't know if it exists. We could do it someday. I think this one will stick with more. Again, the reason I restarted a lot of it was because I installed new mods and I wanted to. I didn't want to avoid any weirdness with our last save. But I think this is more of modless. Like, there were key things, like especially the automated education that I wanted to get in, because that can be very tedious in the base game. So yeah, I thought it was worth restarting for. But I think I'm happy with this mod setup for now. So I think we'll stick with this playthrough for a while. Deviant. So yeah, she likes weird things in the bedroom. So I'm gonna kill her for it. I mean, this is the medieval ages, although it would be an act of tyranny, evidently, and I would lose legitimacy, so I don't want to do that. I'll just kick her out. I'll say I can't host you anymore. Get out of here. Do I have more grandeur now? Please? Alright, let's see. So I want to increase my court grandeur. It's going to cost money. Which sucks. How much would this increase my grandeur? Not a lot. Let's upgrade my food. My guy is a hearty eater. I feel like he'd upgrade his food first. Yep. Apply. There you go. I'm such grandeur in my court now. See? Court grandeur increased. Look at that. Let's see. Can I find a title? Wallachia. Kingdom of Wallachia. There you go. I could. It's a thing. It's a thing here. Apparently it's a kingdom. So you could, like, control a thing here and then take it over. And become the Kingdom of Wallachia. It's possible. I still want your freaking home, sir. This is my daughter-in-law. I assume they're gonna have babies at some point, I hope. Ebola. Yeah, Ebola. Welcoming newcomers to court. The court murmurs as my wife and my marshal debate the recent influx of guests and visitors. A welcoming environment strengthens alliances, Theodore insists, smiling warmly. Why not invite them openly and freely? The Duchess, however, suggests caution. Each newcomer has needs we may not meet. Better to offer care only when we can provide it properly. They both turn to me, hoping I'll decide between enthusiastic hospitality or a measured approach to newcomers. I don't think really my character. Let's see, who's my character? What? I don't necessarily think anything I have would matter for this. Like, yes, I'm resentful, but that doesn't really apply to existing to new relationships, right? I kind of need to know them to be resentful of them, I think. Yeah, let's welcome all. Compassion fuels trust. There you go. It only becomes dependent in the 14th century. Yeah, I think the titles that they have are set from the very beginning. So like the de jure titles and everything exist from the very start. So yeah, that title might exist in the game even if at this time, but no one like has it. No one has claimed that title. It just exists in the system. You would have to claim that land and then deliberately create that title to actually have it be yours. Mm-hmm. As of right now, it's like a de jure that exists, but no one holds it, so it's kind of empty. It's a potential thing, not a thing that actually is in the world at the moment, if that makes sense. Look at the Hungarians haven't even made it to today's Hungary yet. Uh-oh. Yeah, and this gets completely, like, it starts out whenever you first start the game in a place that's relatively historically informed. I don't know how accurate it is, but it's informed by actual history. But it very quickly can change into something that resembles nothing accurate. Because, you know, once you hit the go button, the simulation starts and the AI does things that they do, then it is not necessarily what actually happened in history. So I would not judge the accuracy of where we're at now, even. Foreign merchants. As I survey my court, I notice my steward, Signore Wayfarer, in likely conversation with one of my foreign guests. Photios. Curious, I approach the pair. Duca Daufer, I represent the interests of a mercantile group of my Greco kinsmen, who see great potential in establishing a merchant community of Grecoi here in Salerno. Photios states obsequiously, vassal, we must not favor foreigners over our own people. Protest Wayfarer. So this guy doesn't like him because he's of a different culture. They're Greeks. Eastern Romans. I did figure that. He is a Greek Orthodox, and Greco, I figured, was related. So yeah, he's a foreigner. I mean... Ooh, I gained 50 coins by being a horrible bigot. Oh, man. Eject him from my realm and rightfully seize the gold he has poached from our own merchants. Oh my god. Oh, it's horrible. Oh my lord. Would I resent him, perhaps? Would I resent him for taking business away from good I don't know, what is this? Italian merchants? Or Langobard merchants? Yeah, you shall not exploit our markets, my guy. Get out of here. Give me your money. I honestly mostly did it with the money, but for the money. So, yeah. I'm so close to be able to upgrade my walls and tower. And get more tax. Which is kind of the key thing, because I want more tax. More taxes equal more money. More money equals happier Duke. I think I do have, are cities cities considered Republican rulers? Are they considered republics? Because if so, I could get some bonus tax from them. You're a duke. I am a duke. I am indeed. So definitely not. Well, yeah, but I think. Oh, okay. That must just be, like, I don't know. Would that be if I had, like, Venice, within my kingdom? Venice would be a republic within my kingdom. I just don't know if city governments, because I think they elect their leader. Maybe not. At least I don't assign the leader. It might be automatically assigned just for the system. I don't want to extort my subjects. We'll just get more income while we're at war. Alright. A holding is essential settlement of barony. It's not I care about the city. City. Village center. City. Yeah, see, this is what I meant. No, he is a republic. Because the cities within your realm are considered republics. You can see here, this is my vassal. He's leader of one of my cities. It says it's the commune of Capaccio, Republic realm vassal. They would be bonus tax for my cities. I needed to have faith in my own knowledge of the game mechanics. It's sad to see, but Anspert has not been taking his duties as heir very seriously as of late. There's so much for him to learn, so many responsibilities he must accept before he's ready to one day rule over Salerno, but lately it seems as if Anspert would rather do anything but. A sad state of affairs, to be sure. Oh shit, I'm going off my history knowledge. Yeah, I was more going off of game knowledge. I know what you're thinking, because obviously it's a monarchy, because I am the Duke. But no, you can't have Republican-style governments that are then beholden to you as a Duke. So, like, the people within that city might elect their representative, but then he still is ultimately answerable to me, kind of deal, I think. But I know, like, Venice is a republic, I believe. Yeah, the Republic of Venice. But you can still take over Venice and have them under you, and they would be a republic government underneath monarchy. The mighty Doge indeed. I think they've also whenever the game first came out, you couldn't play these directly, but I think you can now. I think that republics are playable. So that's always good. That's neat. Tonight's gathering in the Salerno Great Hall was a relatively quiet affair. No outbursts, no drama, just my family enjoying a moment of relative peace. More surprisingly, perhaps, I spotted Anspert and Altruda actually talking. Both were well into their cups, it's true, but when I heard my son laugh at one of his wife's jokes, I started to wonder if there wasn't a chance their rivalry could finally be put to bed, perhaps with some assistance. Yeah, let's try to convince them. Oh, God. A 4% chance to get them to make amends. Oh. I'll try to work it out on their own, because it's only 4%. I don't know what this chance is. There's no real reconciliation, I'd say. Degraded artifacts sell. A servant approaches me with a guilty expression on his face and something hidden behind his back. My lord, as clean your artifacts collection as usual, and I notice the city utter disrepair your rough gemstone. Oh no! It's completely useless and unrecognizable now. You might as well sell it to a scrap collector and make some gold coins. My son gave that to me. The artifact is mine! Alright, fine. Here. Let's, I guess we'll have to get someone to repair it. Your antiquarian or whatever. Come here. Here, you're average. You can do it. No, take that. I believe... God, where do I find my freaking artifacts now? I think down here. There we go. Yeah, I can repair it now. Okay, it's important enough to me, I will repair it. Sentimental, it is my son gave it to me. I will repair it and keep it. Child of my blood. My daughter-in-law, Altruda, has given birth to a daughter. Since the little one is a fruit of the Dauphingi tree, she should be bestowed a name worthy of her heritage. And what name is worthy, you may ask? Clearly, Guntrude. Guntrude is worthy. There we go, Guntrude. What a beautiful name. A court event. Fairness and punishment. In the court, a serf stands accused of theft, and my courtier Rotrude and my wife, Duchess Ragantruda, argue over his fate. We should show no mercy to thieves, Rotrude states bluntly. He deserves the harshest punishment for his actions. I agree, but my wife says, justice must be fair. We cannot treat him as if he were a noble. Understanding the circumstances is crucial. They both look at me for a ruling. Should we mete out punishment or consider the situation? So, I mean, I feel like my guy is resentful. I feel like he'd be resentful of a thief. He'd hate him. He'd want to punish the thief. But then she is my wife. She is my wife. She's kind. And I do really... I guess I don't love her. No, I love her. It says there's love. So I love my wife. How do I feel about Rotrude? Oh, I hate Rotrude. Okay, I actively dislike her, and I love my wife, so maybe I'd side with my wife. Despite my personal misgivings, I feel like my love for my wife and my dislike of the other person may persuade me to, align with my wife's point of view. So we'll say justice must consider the context of his actions. And I gain 4 legitimacy. There you go. My wife is a good influence. Why is my court grandeur decreasing again? What is this? Stop it with the decreasing wonder. How dare you? The decreasing grandeur. Stop it. Get some help. Well, fine, I'll get more servants. I'll increase my lodgings. I will increase my lodgings. How about that? That wasn't enough. Oh no. The things we do. Sometimes I think that there's no one I would rather spend my time with than my wife, Ragantruda. Of all things to do in this life, we enjoy so many of the same ones. Life can be shared in many ways. Oh, good. I'm glad they ended up loving each other. Unlike my son and Altruda, who hate each other with a passion. Even my granddaughter hates me, and she's 0 years old. Why? Why do you hate me so? What have I done to you? I provide you with a place to stay. I try so hard. So I could marry my 3rd son off to this person. But she's homosexual. So I don't know. That would obviously affect their childbearing, which is the only reason I really care. Because I don't know if they'd have a kid. But he is a 3rd son, so do I really care anyway if they have kids? Probably not. Yeah, let's go for the alliance. Oh, this is our. I already have an alliance with you. I don't need more alliances with you. That's probably the only reason he's willing to marry off his daughter to me is because he likes me. Because my daughter is already married here. Oh no, they're all hunchback. My daughter is hunchback, and I had to use a hook on him to get him to marry his son off to my daughter. And this is exactly why. This is exactly why no one wanted to marry my daughter. Now all of his children are also hunchback. This is why I had to use a favor on him to get him to marry her. Oh no. No, that's okay. I'm not gonna do that. Looks like they don't have necks. I know. I don't remember the effect being so pronounced in the game graphics. I feel like they must have changed it at some point. Maybe not. I just don't remember it being so pronounced in the character portrait. Yeah, they're hunchback. It's okay. They'll be fine. I guess the people were right to not want to have kids with her, I guess. Not that people who are hunchback don't deserve love. I just mean in the context of the game, of course. In the context of the game, Rotrude Agapranding. No, I'm a duke and no one wants to make alliances with me. Why is that? I don't think I've ever had so much difficulty making alliances with people. How big is your kingdom? It's not super large, but still, there are equally sized rulers that I should be able to make alliances with. It's not as if I expect them to be able to make alliances with entire kingdoms. Only Salerno, you're part of Sicily, yes? I am under the kingdom of Sicily, but I only control Salerno. But yeah, my I am part of the kingdom of Sicily here. So I would imagine that some of these people would want to marry their daughters or something to me, unless they're, I guess they're already accounted for. Wouldn't it be funny if you threw your lot in with the Byzantines? And they are scary, and they're already up here. I could if I really wanted to. I'll throw my lot in with these guys. They're probably going to invade eventually, probably. I would not be surprised. This game is very random after all. It is. Oh, usually they'll make, like, moves that make sense, ultimately, so I wouldn't be surprised if they invade. But, stuff can happen that really changes things. Why are there two Bulgarias? Why are there two Bulgarias? I would imagine one is probably like a duchy and the other one is a kingdom, I would assume. Let's see. Yeah, see, one is the Duchy Bulgaria and one is the Bulgarian Empire, which is a empire tier title. So that's why there are two Bulgarias. But probably the Empire or someone will end up taking this duchy over, and then that'll disappear. France is a big guy. The Garlic King. He was popularly depicted in a mocking children's nursery rhyme, The Garlic King. Ah, it's the two types of Bulgaria, the Slavic one and the Turkic one. The Garlic King. I actually think I could I can manually assign people nicknames. I think. Can I? Yeah, I can give myself a nickname if I wanted. How am I doing on wealth? What did I need to upgrade this again? 105. I should be able to upgrade it. Oh no, I need the moats innovation on our culture. Oh, that sucks. I didn't realize. Okay, well then I guess I need to go for this. Yep. I need to get 175 gold now, so that I can upgrade the trade port. All right, now let's unlock the extra tax from my cities. Or I could make the new duchy building, because I have a duchy now. By creating a vast burial site for our dead, we will both keep miasma away from the populace and give a place of veneration and remembrance for our ancestors. Men of arms recruitment cost. No. Holding taxes in hills. Desert and mountains. Huh. Not really a huge fan of any of these so far. Archery grounds. I do have archers stationed here. That'd be nice. Of course, these are super expensive. Or I can just do taxing office, get plus 15% taxes. Do you play Total War games? I have played Warhammer Total War. All three of them at some point. I do own the third one. So, yes, but not in a long time. They're fun. I get Royal Reserves. Increased hunt chance for hunt activities. And this is all holdings in this duchy. I may go for tax offices, to be honest. Just try to spend as little money as possible for the rest of my guy's life and build the tax offices. I feel like that extra tax will help a lot. Yeah. Then again, the archery grounds would help with military damage a lot, actually. And if I want to expand, I will be using my archers a lot in combat. I don't know. Either way, I'm going to need more money. I do think I want to upgrade my harbor first. What faction do you like in Warhammer? God, I can't remember all the ones I played. One of my favorite playthroughs, I used a mod that let you play as like the little minor factions around. And I played one of the dwarven little minor factions. And I built a huge kingdom out of that. I think that was probably my favorite playthrough. So the dwarves. I like the dwarves. I built them up from a tiny thing. You're a fan of the dwarves. I like Nurgle. I do. I suppose I am, because it was my favorite playthrough. I haven't played a lot of the different ones. A lot of the different extra cultures. I think aside from the dwarves, I really like, I forget what they're called. Honestly, I've never been like huge into Warhammer, so forgive my ignorance of all the faction names. But the pharaohs, I forget what they're called. The undead mummies, I like them as a faction. Family feast, all is well. My family's gathered in Grey Hall, Salerno. My wife was delighted. Her behavior accredited the entire family. My middle son, Dalfer, caused quite the scene. Even so, it was good. We were all together, and that's what matters most. Oh, good. Yeah, my stress level is kind of borderline. The Tomb Kings, yes, the Tomb Kings are fun faction to play. That's probably my second favorite playthrough. I also like the lizard guys. I like playing as lizard dudes. It's a lot of fun. Have you played any of the historical titles? Is that a mode? I don't know. The only mode I played is like the big sandbox. Other Total War games. I mean, yes, but not nearly as much. I played when I was younger medieval Total War 2, and that was a lot of fun. But I would say not in any meaningful capacity. Mostly it's been Warhammer. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan. I guess I'm not big enough into the game to like to buy all like the DLC and stuff. Like this game I love and I play the heck out of, and it has a lot of DLC. But I don't mind buying it because I play the heck out of the game. I don't think I play Warhammer enough to warrant putting in the same kind of costs into it and all of that. But it is a really neat game, Warhammer 3, I think. Especially because I like how the big sandbox lets you kind of play all the previous content from the other games too, I think is the big draw from it. For me personally. There is our ad break. We're going to be back in just a few minutes. Thank you guys for hanging out, and good luck on the ad break fight. Welcome back. Thank you for waiting through that ad break. Congratulations, White Scar. Thank you for coming back, man. And, yeah, congratulations on the ad break fight win with the 2 kills. Thank you, the rest of you, for waiting through the ad break. Appreciate you. Let's see. We had... Oh, I didn't have it. My son had another child, a daughter. Why do you keep having daughters? Where's you're my heir, sir. You need to have sons. Your loins are defective. Give me a son. I don't want Skillgata. Sitchulgata. How the hell do I pronounce this name? Let's see. How is it pronounced?
Sichelgaita.
Sichelgaita. Sichelgaita. How? It's fine. It's not your fault. And she's albino. Oh, good. Who doesn't want a nice albino child? Oh! So nobody wants to have... Nobody wants to marry my children, but I have an albino granddaughter, and suddenly the king himself wants to marry my albino granddaughter. What is wrong with my actual children, sir? What is wrong with my... I guess you can't marry Dalfer, but still. Why is everyone want to marry my albino granddaughter and not my perfectly good grandson? Alright, well, I don't want to marry my first-in-line granddaughter because she may be heir one day. I think I'll betroth my other one. I don't necessarily want to... Do I want to have her be betrothed to the king? Again, the king is old. I could get this alliance with him, but then again, I can't really do anything with alliance to the king. I doubt you'll ever get any children from it because he's probably gonna die before she's of age. So maybe I should betroth someone else. Here, you know what? You're gonna be betrothed to this dude. Loratello, where are you? Yep, there you go. Hey, Viper, welcome in. You said I decided to stream again today, probably for like 1.5 to 2 hours. Nice, saw you were online. I'm here for the lurk, bro. Hope you have a great stream, big dog. Thank you, sir. Hope you have a great stream, too. Thanks so much for stopping in, grabbing your raffle tickets and your boss token. A pleasure. Good luck. I hope you have a fun time. Good to see you around, as always. Yeah, we got an alliance. Awesome. Yay! Thank you, sir. Now you are probably never gonna have a child because my granddaughter is literally a newborn. But you know, good luck with that. At least you now owe me your troops if you ever, if I ever get into war. So that's nice. All right. Let's see. How much do I need? I need 175. I'm almost there. A court event. A new advisor?
A new advisor has been brought before the court, and my courtier Rotrud and my caravan master Theudorada have differing views on their competence. I don't see the point in keeping someone timid around, Rotrud remarks with disdain. A weak spirit has no place in the court. We need strength and decisiveness. Theudorada defends the newcomer softly. They may be shy, but perhaps they bring a thoughtful perspective.
Hello there.
We shouldn't dismiss them before they've had a chance. They look to me, wanting my decision on whether to embrace the timid advisor or dismiss them outright.
Hey, welcome into the community. I do have anonymous follows, so, you know, feel free to follow and lurk, and you don't have to feel called out or anything, but it's great to have you. You know who you are. Welcome, welcome. Great to meet you. So how's my character approach this? I dislike her, and I dislike Rotrud. Given my guy's personality, see, I don't know. I don't think my personality informs this decision much, because like I'm not really resentful of the people involved. I guess of the person being discussed. I suppose you could say I would be resentful of the person I like the least. I feel like I don't like Rotrud very much. But you know, I'll give him a chance. Screw Rotrud. How do you do the reading of the text? So I made my own little program for text-to-speech. It uses OCR. Essentially, I press a hotkey, take a little screenshot, a little area screenshot, and it feeds that to OCR and then to the text-to-speech. So a custom thing, for when I don't necessarily feel like reading something out loud for myself. Or honestly, to like help pronounce things, because it works nice one. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad people like it. I didn't know how it would do, but I used it a bit while I was playing on my own time, and I thought maybe it would be nice for stream too. But how are you doing? It's great to meet you. Are you do you play a lot of CK3? Let's see. Hold court. Yeah, let's hold court again. What do we got? Are we gonna get a bunch of people who are trying to get me to kill people again? I got 3 petitioners who all asked me if they could, like, beat people up for me. Gesture the first in line to approach. Let's see.
An esteemed weaver with nimble fingers and a vision of grandeur presents himself before you. Most noble lord, I am Theodosius, master weaver of Salerno. With your sponsorship, I could craft a grand tapestry depicting your family's storied history and glorious deeds to hang in your great hall. Such a masterpiece would inspire awe and respect among all who see it. He unrolls a small sample showing intricate details, a legacy woven in thread, a memory for all time.
I already have banners. But it's like a tapestry of our family history. I would gain some prestige. But again, I think my main mission of this Duke right now is to build in our main holding. And so I think I want to hold off on this and upgrade the trade port still. I have no need for such a display. Yep, no need.